Hello everyone. The purpose of this video is to walk through a sample registration for family camp. So join me as we walk through CampWise together. So this is the login screen. You want to enter your username and password and log in. Okay, so the next screen you'll see up here will always be important information that you can expand or collapse. We recommend having it expanded and reading through all of the information. For this example, I have set up a sample family. So I have loaded all my participants into my account. I am mom sample, and so I'm going to select myself because I am the primary person who is going to register for this event on behalf of my entire group attending. So I'm going to click register new. Am I part of a group with a reservation code? No. And my family camp is at Moon Beach, but this same process works whether you are registering for family or multi-generational events at any one of our 3 sites. So at Moon Beach, we are going to use the March full moon family weekend. The next screen here, I'm the active participant, but this screen is going to walk me through all of the people attending, including myself. And so we're going to put counts in these yellow boxes. So ages 12 and up, I have myself, dad and grandma, and a 17-year-old child. So that would be 4. And then I'm going to tab, and it opens up who these 4 people are. So because I have my family already entered and pick from contacts is on, I am going to choose kids sample 1. So you see it auto populates birthday and grade and gender information. That would be the 17-year-old, and then dad, and then grandma, and then myself, mom. Okay, so there's the 4 of us that are in, and then I have one younger child who is also coming, kid number 2, born in 2012, is currently 11. So at this point I have no toddlers or babies, so it's important to put a 0 into these yellow fields. If you don't put 0 in, it will not let you advance or save and go to the next screen. One more thing I'm going to show you at this point is that I forgot to add grandpa sample when I was setting up my account. So what I'm going to do right now is change this to 5. Tab back through. It's going to force me to reload the people that are already in, like we did before. But now for this last spot, we're going to add grandpa. And grandpa was born on January 3rd, 1957. And grandpa, of course, is an adult and male. I do want to point out that the system forces us to choose gender in the binary form, and we can't work around that, but it really doesn't matter for housing or anything related to family camp. So if that is something that doesn't seem to fit you, that's okay. Just choose one and move on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, So there is everyone in my family. So I'm going to save next. Okay, this part is where I review and accept the fees associated with my event. So for 5 adults, each person is $245, and there's my total. 1 youth attending. So you have to click expand to review and accept, and then you hit save next. And now it's going to look like you're stuck because you've already done this. So at this point, you just hit save next again. Okay. And it's also going to show me next here that we're on the deposit to confirm. So we're going to hit save next. And save next. So now it's processing my registration and taking me to the forms. So the forms showing right now are the ones connected to mom sample. So I'm going to open the camper profile sheet, and we're just going to kind of go through this as quickly as possible. Next is media permission, so it is fine if I appear in print or social media photos, and I'm going to hit save next. Okay, then that's done. Next is liability release. So I can read through that form and sign in the prettiest signature my mouse will allow. Click accept and then move on to save next. Something to note when you're looking at the form screen is that if this text is green, you're good to go. If it's orange, we need that form completed at some point prior to your arrival at camp. And then when I first started this, you notice that the profile and the liability were red. That means those forms are required to go to the next step. So, and that's just for me right now. It's not for all the campers. So I'm going to hit save next. So at this point, my screen is cut off a little bit, but you have 2 choices. You can register for additional programs for the people in your account, or you can go to make a payment. So making a payment is what is going to really secure your reservation for the camp that you want. So we're going to go there. This question pops up. Transfer codes are for churches and scholarships. Payment vouchers are for using other credit balances, and we do have some discounts for some of our youth events this year. But for family camp, none of these apply, so I'm going to go, no, take me right to payment. Okay, so now it's like running through all of the people who are coming to Moon Beach for Full Moon Family Camp, and everyone here has their balance, a store balance, and then the status. So the missing required data that is showing for the kids, the grandparents, and dad, that signifies that they still have forms to complete. But those forms do not have to be completed before you complete your payment and checkout. So because mom, I as primary, have completed those forms, I'm showing blue as selected. So I want to leave it that way and go ahead to process selected participants. So right now, the minimum I have to pay is my deposit, so that's what is showing right here in this field. So I'm going to leave that as 150 and hit save next. Today I'm going to go ahead and do a $20 donation and hit save next. So you'll see here that this shows the whole balance due, today's payment, and then your credit card information. So at this point, I'm going to stop the video because it won't process a phony credit card, and I'm not going to type in any actual numbers, but all you would need to do to complete your reservation and hold your spot at camp would be to enter your payment and continue with the Save Next. So thank you for watching. We hope this is helpful. Again, our team is here to support you in the process, so if you want to give us a call or an email, if you're having trouble with registration on opening day or at any point, we're here for you. So thank you very much.